You all in my channel Chemistry, the Mystery of Molecules. So today we are going to learn an interesting topic, that is Friedel-Crafts alkylation and dealkylation. Focus this dealkylation, that is which indicates the reversibility of the reaction. Here we will learn about the complete understanding, MCQ mechanism, everything. So what we are going to learn, that first, this is a group reaction with alkyl halide. What will be the product, either ortho, meta or para? Okay, so today's discussion mainly focused on the topic like the selectivity for electron donating group. Please be careful, electron donating group. The second, we will learn today that Friedel-Crafts reaction results meta selectivity. We will be confused little bit, sir, it is ortho or para. For example, it's electron donating group, but there is some example about meta selectivity and why. This is because thermodynamic versus kinetics. So we'll discuss an effect of this primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation while Friedel-Crafts alkylation and dealkylation reaction. By the way, I have already uploaded a lecture about Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Wagner-Merewin rearrangement, that is nothing but rearrangement of carbocation. So you may watch the video for your better understanding. And after that we will discuss tertiary butyl group as a protecting group. Okay, so this is the important. Tertiary butyl group is a protecting group for this aromatic electrophilic substitution on benzene derivatives. And finally we will discuss few MCQs which could be useful for your exam purpose. So a lot of chemistry to be learned in this video. I request you please watch the video until the end. Okay, so let's start. Now first let's discuss about the MCQ. Okay, so here you can see that the toluene is given and this is isopropyl chloride. You can say secondary alkyl halide in presence of AlCl3. What is the major product? So this is our question. What is the major product? 4 options are provided. So I will discuss 2 MCQ. So I request you please pause the video and write your answer without it's right or wrong. Don't be worried. You will get the right answer after some time. So you write such that it will be easier to understand what's the level of your knowledge for yourself as well as mine. So I will discuss, and you can write this is MCQ1, answer is this, MCQ2, answer is this. In this way you can present your answer. See, this is another MCQ. I told MCQ2. So in this case benzene is reacted with excess ethyl bromide in presence of AlCl3. What is the major product? You have to find out. So in this case 6 options I have provided, so you have to find out the right answer. Okay, so let's go in details. Let's discuss the MCQ1. So here you can see this is toluene, and toluene we know it's an ortho-para orienting and activating. What do I mean? So electron density in these two ortho and this para position will increase. So what is expected? That if you do aromatic electrophilic substitution on toluene, the reaction is expected to occur in either ortho, this one, and para. Fine. And in this case AlCl3 means actually not AlCl3, but I have to say this Al3 plus ion act as Lewis acid. Okay, I have discussed already about this thing, aromatic electrolytic substitution. You may visit if you find any difficulty in understanding. So after a shorter time, this is the major product. And if you think among these two which is major product, this ortho is major product. Sorry, this para one is major product. I mistake. So this is the major product. But if you continue the reaction for longer time, what is the product? Then it will result in this meta-selective product. Okay, why? Actually I'll give you one just information that this ortho and para are told kinetically controlled product. Okay, I will explain after some time. Kinetically controlled product or KCP, whereas this meta product is addressed as thermodynamically controlled product, or you can say TCP. Okay, so very soon I will explain what I mean by this thermodynamic and kinetic and how this is prepared. So this is the information. So answer is this one. This is the major product. after longer period of time. Okay, so now let's discuss how this is happening. There are two possible, means actually this is a mechanism, two possible ways through which the reaction can occur. How? See, actually if you look at this problem, that here, just look at that, first this is produced ortho and this is para, and after that I am getting meta. So how this is happening? Actually this methyl group is shifted, means actually at this ortho position or para position, this dealkylation is occurring. Okay, so this is a dealkylation reaction is occurring at this two position, and this isopropyl group is shifted in the meta position. So how that is happening? So first what happens, actually this is in presence of H plus, this para, for example let's discuss about the para isomer, similar thing will be for ortho, just take the para. So this, and what is the source of this H plus? Actually if you look at this here, after this, so after this aromatic electrophilic substitution, there is another product produced, that is HCl, and this HCl is the source of this H plus. Okay, so it will undergo, this is actually a ipso substitution. Okay, I have already discussed in a dedicated lecture about this ipso substitution. You may visit if you want to learn more. So what happened? This ipso substitution occurred ipso with respect to what? Sorry, ipso with respect to this group, this isopropyl group. So here isopropyl group is attached, you can see. Now the carbocation will be here, this ortho position. Now what can happen? Actually the alkyl group is getting shifted from here to here. So two possible, direct migration. So actually you can, so this is the direct migration you can consider, and actually this is a dealkylation, you may say, means carbocation formation. Both are dealkylation, but it's a direct migration and it's a removal, reverse reaction. Fine. So okay, so what happens in case of, first let's discuss this dealkylation. So we always say that this bond, this proton will be abstracted by someone, this bond will go and aromaticity will gain to get the product. Fine, but the opposite reaction is also possible. Fine, and additionally another thing, that one thing you may consider, that this bond with this bond pair, it will leave, means a carbocation, instead of a proton, a carbocation will leave, which is this one, and it will get the aromaticity. So in this way this reaction happens. The other path, this can migrate with its bond pair here, so the positive charge will appear here. Okay, and in next step this proton will be abstracted and the lower pair of electron will come, and this. So in this case also aromaticity is the driving force. Okay, so aromaticity is driving force. Now interesting point, just look at now a simple question. For example, you may consider this is a path 1 and this is a path 2. A simple question may appear that which path will be preferred. Okay, so that is actually depending on the stability of carbocation. Means, for example, you may consider this versus this. So if the carbocation is highly stable, for example tertiary butyl, so then path 1 will be followed. So condition is if the carbocation is stable. Actually better to say relatively stable, because all are reactive intermediates. I have already discussed this thing in a dedicated video. You may visit that video, I shall provide the link. So this carbocation is relatively stable through plus I effect and hyperconjugation. So that's why it will be comfortable to form this, means the tertiary butyl carbocation. And the second path means in this case migration, so this will be preferred. So this is the path 2 will be preferred if the stability is lesser, better to say relatively lesser. Okay, and this carbocation is relatively lesser because it's a primary carbocation. But in case of this, if you look at in case of this isopropyl group, actually it's a borderline substrate, you may consider. It it can follow both of the track, because it's this carbocation is actually moderately stable. Moderately stable means greater stable than this primary but less stable than this tertiary, so it can follow both path. Okay, so this is, so let's discuss. So this we have discussed from mechanistic point of view. Let's discuss this energetic point of view, which will help you to understand the thermodynamic control versus kinetic control. Okay, so this is the, you may consider this is the energy of the reactant, means this toluene and this isopropyl benzene, and this reaction is carried out in presence of AlCl3 plus as a catalyst. Fine, so this is the energy of the reactant. So we know that the attack on the ortho para position is favored. Why? Because of the sigma complex. Because the sigma complex of ortho and para is more stable due to resonance. Resonance means if there are many canonical forms, but one canonical form I want to show, which is the main contributing, is that, for example, this one. So after this attack on this ortho position, the positive charge will come here. Okay, so that positive charge will be stabilized because of the donation of, sorry, I made mistake. So the positive charge will be delocalized by the contribution of this isopropyl group. Okay, so that is the thing. Whereas if you check the meta substitution, for example, this is the methyl, and another interesting point is that not only here positive charge will be here also, but we are not discussing because point of interest is this one. But in this case methyl one, after this aromatic electrophilic substitution, what it produced means, for example, for this product what we need, this is the methyl, so positive charge will come either here. Okay, and another thing, some other canonical forms you may consider positive charge will come here or here. So in both cases that the positive charge is not coming to the carbon attached to the methyl, that's why which is less stable. So that is the reason why this orthopara attack for this toluene, means electron releasing substrate, is associated with lesser energy of activation. Actually the corresponding sigma complex is relatively more stable. Fine, so if relatively sigma complex is more stable, the corresponding transition state associated with this process will be lesser in energy. So similarly second step, which is the aromatization step, will also be favored more. Fine, so this, so consequently what we can say, the stability of this orthopara product is relatively less stable. Okay, fine. Now a question appears that why the meta substitution occurs. Okay, the meta substitution, if you look at, for example, the meta product means this one, why this is occurs. Actually it is true, the corresponding energy of activation for this meta is higher, sigma complex is also higher in energy, but the product energy is very less. Why? Because if you look at the meta isomer during this reaction, okay, so after this formation, actually we know these alkyl groups having electron donating, so these meta isomer, these isomer will donate electron here, means increase the electron density here, this one and this one. Similarly this will also increase the electron density here and here. Okay, and another thing, no one is forcing the other one, means for example this either this isopropyl or methyl is not opposing the electron pushing property of these two groups. Whereas in case of ortho isomer, just see this ortho isomer, let me draw here, this is this ortho, para will be same, so I am not writing. So what this ortho isomer do? Ortho isomer pushes electron density here. So if electron density is more at this carbon, so we may consider more electron density, then that will stop this methyl group to donate the electron density to this nucleus. Similarly this methyl group will force this here try to increase, so consequently this thing will force not to delocalize the electron pair or plus I through plus I effect means this. So what I am to say, this plus I effect is hindered. Okay, so if the plus I effect is hindered after this ortho and meta, that's why its energy is less, whereas in case of ortho and para, in case of meta, the electron donation is maximum because nobody is stopping other. So the interesting point is that if it is, then just think, or dealkylation reaction means the ortho para is converted into the meta. Why? Because the corresponding of energy of activation to get the reactant for this ortho and para is less, whereas in case of meta is more. See, because it's very stable. So this delta EM, for example, and if you consider this as a delta EO or P, so delta M is higher than delta EO or P. Consequently, what you can expect, this backward reaction from the meta isomer will be hindered, whereas ortho para can go to the backward easily. So this is the discussion from this. Okay, so this is the energy profile diagram, and in this left side this is the energy. I forget to explain, this is the reaction coordinate. Now this is the overall understanding about the process. So what is the answer of this question? So answer will be this meta 1. But interesting point, always read questions carefully. See, there is AlCl3, everything is normal, but one interesting point I have mentioned, that is this longer reaction time. Because of this is the product, otherwise the major product would have been the para 1. So please read the question carefully, try to understand what is asked in the question, then only you will be able to answer the right answer question properly. Fine. Similarly, if you take excess ethyl bromide and benzene in presence of AlCl3+, so Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, what it will result? First it will result this ethyl benzene. Fine, simple, easy. Next step, what it will do? It will undergo dialkylation, because we know that Friedel-Crafts alkylation increases the electron density in the nucleus. Subsequently, the substrate became more activated towards polyalkylation, and we have taken excess alkyl halide. Okay, so in this case it will undergo initially ortho and para substituted, as I discussed in the previous example, but later on what it will be converted? It will convert it into meta, but reaction still not stop. Then with respect to this one and this one, two substitution, there is another position vacant, this. So ultimately tri substitution reaction occur, and the final product of this tri substitution reaction will be ethyl. Okay, so this, and actually interestingly around 87% yield is obtained for this, around. Okay, so this isomer. So similar, using similar logic, I can say the right answer is this one. So students, so this is the understanding. I believe this explanation may be helpful. Fine. Now let's go to further details, and this is actually a selectivity and protection deprotection chemistry, the second part of our discussion. Now if I say you that convert this to this selectively, then you will ask question, sir, this is a toluene ortho para donating group, how can I convert this selectively? Okay, because we know that if you take this one and react in presence of aluminium 3+ and RCOCl, this is actually Friedel-Crafts acylation. Okay, so what we can expect, that this product, this will be the major product, whereas this one is expected to be the minor. So this is a major. So how we can change the course of reaction? Obviously using protection deprotection chemistry, protection and deprotection chemistry. Okay, for that purpose, first one, what you can do, we can block the para position and do the reaction, then it will go selectively to the ortho. So question, this protection deprotection. So by the way, one interesting point I want to discuss, let's learn little bit about this ortho para orienting, which will be helpful. For example, if you take toluene and this toluene is actually a ortho para donating, means it increases the electron density on the ortho and para position. So what is the benefit of this process? So aromatic electrophilic substitution is supposed to happen on either on this ortho and para. Fine. And whereas in case of benzaldehyde, if you look at it, is a meta directing, because actually it's a deactivating, but overall, if you compare to this ortho and para, this meta position is relatively more electron rich. That's why under drastic condition, this we want to perform this aromatic liquid substitution, it will undergo at this meta position. One of the example is nitration of benzaldehyde using, for example, potassium nitrate and sulfuric acid, and which undergo nitration at this meta position. Okay, so this understanding I believe may be helpful for you for further study. Now look at the protection deprotection chemistry, very interesting topic. So first of all, we need to prepare tertiary butyl. Why tertiary butyl? I told that the deprotection, during the deprotection, this carbocation will be formed, and we need to be very careful about the stability of the carbocation, because if the carbocation is stable, then the chances that it will form will be more. So that's why we have taken this tertiary butyl benzene. And for that purpose, what we have taken, we need to take this benzene as well as this tertiary butyl chloride in presence of this AlCl3 plus as a catalyst. So what it will result? It will result this tertiary butyl catalyst. And another thing, along with this, what it will produce? It will produce HCl as a byproduct. Means HCl is the source of H plus. And H plus will undergo this ipso substitution, which I have described previously. So after that, after dealkylation, means this will come and this will produce tertiary butyl, which is relatively stable. By the way, I have already discussed a lecture about the stability comparison of this tertiary butyl carbocation versus benzylic, and it is observed that this tertiary butyl is more stable than benzylic. You may visit, I shall provide the link of this video. Fine. So in this way we can do the dealkylation procedure. So why this reaction is actually happening, or you may consider that why we have selected this tertiary butyl? Two reasons. One is it produces stable cation, that is this one, which is a tertiary cation, and another thing, it's a bulky. Means if you take this tertiary butyl cation and do aromatic electrophilic substitution, it will always prefer to have in the para position because of the bulk, because it is ortho para orienting. Ortho position is close to this bulky 3-methyl group. So only option left, that is a para position, and that is the thing. So we can use this strategy for this conversion. So let's discuss that thing. Just look at this problem. So what you can do, first of all, see previously there was we have to start from this one. So we have taken this and we have done the reaction with aluminium with tertiary butyl chloride in presence of aluminium 3 plus Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, and it produces this. Question, why? You may consider that, sir, there will be a chance that this ortho product can form. Logically you are true that there is a chance that this ortho product can form, but see, still this ortho product is associated with some steric repulsion between this tertiary butyl, it's a very bulkier, with methyl. Compared to that, if you look at this para position, here there is no such kind of repulsion, which is beneficial for our work. Now, so we have blocked the para position. Now we do Friedel-Crafts acylation, and this tertiary means acyl chloride and aluminium 3 plus. What will be the product? We can expect the product, this aromatic liquid substitution will go in this ortho position, and that is actually happening, and we get this one. See, what was our target? This ortho substitution we got. Now question is, we have to remove this, means deprotection step. How we can do? We can take HCl for ipso substitution, AlCl3 as a Lewis acid, and benzene to remove this tertiary butyl cation. So mechanism will be same, and it will result in this product. And this question, why the tertiary butyl group transfer occurred, means why the tertiary butyl group shifted from this nucleus to this. See, if you look at this two nucleus, means this one versus benzene, just look at this. See, this is actually electron deficient, means electron deficient substrate because of this group, it's a withdrawing, so electron density is less. So compared to this, benzene is relatively more electron rich. So in the reaction medium there are three species, means this one, benzene, and tertiary butyl cation. So now if you can see, the tertiary butyl cation will prefer to go which is more electron rich, which is this benzene nucleus. So consequently it will react with this. Always remember, tertiary butyl group is stable, better to say relatively stable. So it can survive in the reaction medium for some time, but it's not that it can survive in the cationic form for a longer time. Okay, so it will undergo reaction with this benzene. Similarly, Friedel-Crafts alkylation in presence of this aluminium 3 plus as a Lewis acid. So in this way the deprotection step occurs. So we learned first, that is selective ortho substitution, or better to say acylation. And another interesting point, this reaction we get success for this conversion only because this acyl group is electron withdrawing. So this point you must keep in mind. Now let's discuss another example, preparation of this 1,2,3 tri-substituted benzene. How we can do this process? I'll go a little faster right now. See, similarly, if you start with this 1,3, how can you get? By Friedel-Crafts alkylation, you can stop use, so you can get the meta substitution. Fine. Second, if you react this with this aluminium 3 plus this thing, what it will get? We will get this substitution. And why substitution here? Because for example, if you look at for longer time stability, these two position, this and this, actually they are ortho and para with respect to both R group. But as I described previously, Friedel-Crafts alkylation for longer time results in a thermodynamic control product, that is meta substitution. That's why E gas in this case meta substituted one. Fine. And another thing, now just look at this molecule. In this molecule, after means what I mean that in this molecule, just focus, this molecule, if you want to do aromatic electrophilic substitution, what options possible? 3 options possible, either here, here or here. For example, let's number this 1, 2 and 3. See, this number 1 and 2 position are ortho with respect to this bulkier tertiary butyl group, whereas this R group is relatively lesser bulky. So this aromatic electrophilic substitution on position number 3 will be associated with lesser energy of activation due to less bulkiness of these two groups. So reaction will occur here. So in this case, what we got? We got actually 1, 2, 3 tri-substituted benzene, and here another place we got this tertiary butyl group. And as I discussed previously, how we can remove this tertiary butyl group? By simple benzene. Okay, so in this way we can have this. So by the way, another thing, so this is the another interesting point is that preparation of this 1, 2, 3 tri-substituted is really difficult, really. So which you can prepare using, but please keep one thing in mind. For this purpose, you need to choose these two R1, R and R prime logically, such that this reaction can occur. Okay, so now, so we have learned this two part. Now in conclusion of this discussion is that Friedel-Crafts alkylation is reversible, which we have proved. Second, orthopara product is associated with lower energy of activation, whereas meta is higher. That's why that orthopara product is considered as KCP or kinetically controlled product, whereas meta is considered as thermodynamically controlled product. Now actually, basically what is happened, this orthopara product is responsible for the reverse reaction, that is dealkylation, which is important because for protection and deprotection chemistry. Okay, so this is the end of this discussion. I hope you have learned a lot. If this video lecture is really useful for you, I request please like the video and mention your opinion in the comment box, and if you think it's worthy, then share it with your friends such that they can also enjoy the benefit. And most importantly, if you think my effort is worthy, then please subscribe my channel Chemistry the Mystery of Molecule, and please press the bell icon to get the notification of every single video I upload. So I try from my side, and I request your appreciation from your side to make me encouraged to make such kind of videos in future. So thank you again. Stay happy, stay blessed. See you in my next video.